it's going to be great. So we have the spinach and kale. I can add some orange. See, I'm going to peel the orange. You can leave a little bit of the orange peeling on, but too much is going to be too bitter. So I peel the orange. I leave that white part on, though. Do you orange or almond?
So it's just the orange you take off, not the white?
Do you eat the orange, the white part at home?
Not usually.
Really bitter, kind of chewy, but it's actually the healthiest part of the orange. Most of the vitamin C, most of the nutrients is in it. It's called the pith. So the Vitamix can have no problem liquefying.
Now what about
for us.
on that? You go ahead and, that's what I was asking. You don't use all of the pineapple.
The pineapple peel, the rind would be actually good to eat. It's just really dirty. A lot of bacteria grow in the rind, so I peel it.
Grind up enough that
it would liquefy real nice for us, though. You can do some banana. I'm just going to do half a banana for this. You can do a full one. I find it can be a little overpowering when you do the full, so a half is what you need. So you can do some apple, too, because an apple a day keeps the
lawyers away. I don't know.
Exactly, the doctor way, right?
So they used to say, but now you got a lawyer person.
So I do some lemon and some lime. I do feel
you do put the whole thing on.
Gives it a nice zesty flavor, so the lemon and the lime. Gonna throw that in there. And then I can add some agave too. You don't need to add this in. The fruit's definitely sweet enough, but for me, never have too sweet of a smoothie, so I'll throw that in. And then a little bit of ice.
Now, what about your tomato? You don't put any tomato or something like that in that one?
You can and make like a V8. I stick with
Does it overpower it then? Does the tomato overpower it?
Not really. The tomato is actually pretty good in it. It'll make like a V8 drink, but so like you said before, I like about this one, just automatic. So you have the smoothie function, the frozenness are in the hot soup. So depending on what you want to make, because we're doing the smoothie, we're just gonna turn it here, turn it on, and you're done. One thing we do need to do, we do need to use our tamper device just to make sure everything does get pushed down towards the blade. That whole pineapple, that whole orange, all the fibers of that spinach and kale. Everything into a nice smooth consistency. It's all automatic and do everything for us. My favorite part about this blender, as you probably know since you have one, the blades are dull. A lot of blenders out there have sharp blades, and that's what cuts things up. Sharp blades sound nice, but the only thing with that, sharp blades will get dull after a while. Once they do, you're going to lose performance. Dull blades can't get any more dull, even though sharper than a butter knife. The speed of the Vitamix is what cuts everything up. It does have a 2 horsepower motor, runs at about 28,000 RPMs. So you never have to worry about losing performance with your machine. Gonna run the same.
You have it set on a certain amount of time?
The smoothie function is gonna speed up on its own, it's gonna shut off on its own. So we have our smoothie. But in case you're wondering what we're doing with our peels, this is our compost. I can have no waste with this machine, so anything you don't eat, you save. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix it with water. Gonna throw it in. Gonna turn this. I do it manually. You can do it on the smoothie function as well, same idea, but I'm going to start it on a low speed. That's what you're going to want to do at home. Going to turn it on. Then just switch to high speed. At home, you're going to want to let it run for about 60 seconds. Make sure there's no chunks in it, but here, a few seconds, you're going to get the idea. It's going to make a liquid compost, can act as a natural pesticide to keep bugs away, and then your plants are going to love it.
Maybe you served that to the people that didn't buy your machine.
Right? So no, we don't do that here. So you just pretend that your garden, pour it on your garden, and you're good to go. Then you clean it the same way, couple cups of water, some soap. Done. All right. So let me finish rinses it out. I'll serve this out.
Chickens or dogs eat that stuff, or will they leave it alone too?
I don't have a garden at home. My roommates do. They grow vegetables. I pour it on their garden. They let me use their vegetables. Same idea. Pour it on your lawn at home, any house plants that you have, anything that you wanted to do. But all right. So nice and smooth. Look at this. Nice green color here.
Where are you guys going to be next?
We're all over the place. So me personally, I'm going to be in Redwood City next. But if you just want to go on Vitamix.com, you could always type in your area code and it'll show you like within like 50 miles, like all the shows around the area. So we're here all the time. All right, let me know what you think.
Came at the wrong time, so came during tax time.
Oh. Couple weeks here. I mean, we usually come back around 3-4 times a year, so you'll see us again. That's how you clean it. Couple cups of water, some soap, you're done. My favorite part. Like with the juicer, you have all the screens you need to take apart and clean. That's how we're gonna clean it every time. So next, I'm gonna show you my favorite thing, how we can make a hot meal. Because any blender can make a smoothie. Maybe not as smooth as this, but any blender can make a smoothie. Not a lot of blenders could heat soup.
Good way to eat vegetables.
So all the fresh raw ingredients, nothing's gonna be cooked. We're gonna cook everything in here. So a full handful of carrots. I'm gonna throw a whole stalk of celery. A lot of the times you try to put celery, even like in a garbage disposal, the strings wrap around the blade, it's gonna jam up. You have no problem to liquefy for us. A whole sweet bell pepper, stem, seeds, everything. Throw that in there. You can add some onion with the peel. A lot of extra fibers in the peel of the onion. Gonna save you a lot of time, and you're gonna get all that nutrition. Same thing with the garlic. Gonna throw in some garlic with the peel. Throw that in there. And how about I throw a cube of bouillon? How about I throw that in with the peel too, right? No, we don't want to add that in, right? The aluminum foil peel? The extra iron in your diet? No?
I don't think so.
No. Might not be quite as healthy as an onion and garlic peel, so we should probably peel that, right? So next I'm going to use our Southwest seasoning spice. This is a spice we sell over here, but whatever your favorite seasoning is at home, feel free to use that. What I like to add in that's not in the cookbook is my secret ingredient. I like to add in sun-dried tomatoes. It's going to give it a nice, sweet, rustic tomato flavor. So if you use sun-dried tomatoes here. And then another thing I like to add in, at home what I do, add in a corn tortilla. It's going to thicken it up for us. I don't have that here, so I'm actually going to add in some tortilla chips. It's going to thicken it up. And then some water. See, I'm adding in hot water. At home, we use the cold water, same idea. Takes about 6 minutes to heat the cold to hot. You guys really don't want to wait here that long to watch your water heat up, so this just speeds up the demo. Going to take about 60 seconds. Turn this on the hot tube function. Turn on.
Do you use boiling hot water or just...
You don't want to add boiling water to it, but you can add hot water and it's going to heat it up. Cold water, same idea, just takes longer. So you can do all that food processing for us, all that cooking, all that stirring. Nothing else we got to do. Perfect time to step away. You put away your ingredients, put away your vegetables. Perfect time to clean up and get ready for dinner because, I mean, it's cooking it for us. Makes it really easy. So there's no heating element in here. If you guys are wondering what makes it hot, what makes it hot is the speed of the blade. It's moving so fast it creates friction. Like when you rub your hands together real fast on a cold day to create heat, that's what this machine's doing here. That friction's going to create enough heat to heat your soup. The water would actually boil if you let it run long enough, just because of the speed of the blade. BPA-free, which is really nice as well. So since we are heating water, we boil water in here. You don't worry about getting chemicals in your soup or your smoothies. In an insulated container as well, so it's never really going to burn your hands, no matter how hot it gets on the inside. So it's definitely hot enough now. I just like it really hot. Going to cook your ingredients more, get more of like a cooked tomato flavor the longer you let it run. So a few more seconds here.
Do you use the dried tomatoes other than the regular tomatoes?
The sun-dried tomatoes? Yeah, I like to add it. That's just something I like to do, but it's not in the recipe book. Just makes it really good. So once again, while it's cooking, I can go back in my fridge, and what I grab what I call my leftovers. I'm going to add that in now for our texture. So soup's done, but I don't like it completely liquid. I like chunky soup, so I'm actually going to add in some more tortilla chips, this time for a crunch. At home, I pour this in a bowl. I put the tortilla chips on top, maybe some cheese on top of that. Really good. Just don't have bowls here, so we're going to mix it in. And this is what I call my leftovers. I call it leftovers because these has been sitting here all day, just trying to get rid of them, so I'm just going to throw it in. Right? Now leftovers, because anything you have in your fridge that you're trying to get rid of, add it in, like some leftover rice, some chopped vegetables, some potatoes, even like some chicken. Like cut up chicken, throw it in, makes a nice chunky chicken tortilla soup. So what's new about this new model too, has this pulse function. We're going to turn this on a low speed, and we're going to use it. It's great for like chopping your nuts, chopping your vegetables, make salsas with it. Anything your food processor will do this, it's going to do it for you. The higher the speed, the smaller the chunks. And then in less than 5 minutes, we have a hot soup from scratch. pretty much the same amount of time it's going to take you to open the can and heat it up. Throw in your fresh raw ingredients in your Vitamix, add some water, and you're good to go. A lot healthier than canned soup because a lot less preservatives, a lot less sodium. It's going to taste a whole lot better, which is nice. It's going to be a lot more fun because at home, make it how you want it, whatever your favorite ingredients is, add it in, it's going to be delicious. So, going to rinse this out real quick, my favorite part. It doubles as a dishwasher, so you're done, all right? So now, it's perfect time to start for dessert. Start on dessert. So I'm going to make you guys some ice cream. Yeah, all right? But vegetable ice cream, though. You guys ready for that?
Yep.
All right, I like it.
It's good. Gotta try his green stuff.
So ice cream's my favorite thing to make in it because it's one of the easiest things that we make. So
Thank you very much.
you got to stick around for the ice cream again. It's really good.
Yeah, but I just didn't want you to feel like you...
Oh, no. All right, there's plenty of samples for everyone. So enough juice concentrate to cover the blade. It's going to be dairy-free, so this is going to give us our flavor. So the banana's going to make it creamy for us. Since it's dairy-free, the bananas are creamer. So I'm going to throw in a full banana. Got to add vegetables to your ice cream, right? So you got to add in some carrots. It's going to make a guilt-free ice cream. Yeah, have as many as you want. It's going to get cold there. I'm going to throw it away, so help yourself. Yeah. Some agave, sweeten it up a little bit more. And then, what are we missing from our ice cream? We're missing one more thing.
Ice cream.
Ice, right? You're close. We need ice. We're making the ice cream. So the key is 25% fresh, 75% frozen for our frozen desserts for our ice creams. It's about 2 cups of ice is what we need. And we're done. Once again, we're just going to turn on our automatic frozen dessert function. We're going to turn it on and there's your ice cream. Going to crush all that ice for us. Going to do everything we need it to do. The blade's actually moving so fast right now. It's mixing that liquid with the ice and it's freezing. Oh, what's up, guys? I think it's going to make our ice cream for us. All right. So all automatic once again. When that light starts to blink here, it's getting ready to shut off. So you're going to get the same smooth consistency every time. Going to take all the guesswork out of it. Couple more seconds and you should be done. It's going to be really good. Alright, just to make sure it's frozen, what I like to do. Oh, what's he doing? No, at home I do. Like my leftover rice, I'll use that for my texture. Makes it taste really good. No. Alright. You're welcome. So it's going to be nice and creamy. Look at that. I call this guilt-free ice cream because you're going to get a serving of fruit, you're going to get a serving of vegetables with your ice cream, with your frozen desserts. So